Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your July 2016 tarot card reading. I always start my readings out by pointing out that I use the Thoth deck, just in case anybody's curious. I find them to be very beautiful cards. They've always been my favorite. Also, I do my little rituals, get the cards shuffled, and get them laid out before I turn the camera on. That saves us all quite a bit of time. It doesn't take us 30 minutes to do a tarot card reading. Okay, the way the cards are laid out, this is how the sign of Gemini will be meeting the month of July 2016. This is when you go into the month. This is from the first of the month going to the middle of the month. These cards are middle of the month going to the end of the month. These cards are considered advice from the spiritual world, and these cards are the things that will be out of your control, Gemini. So, that said, let's see how this reading is going to go. The first card you got for the month of July was the Moon, which is voluntary change. It's the brink of an important change. So you're looking to make some changes in your life as you go into the month. It's surrounded by the Empress, which is good fortune, love, beauty, happiness, and abundance, which is love, kindness, bounty, the good things in life. So you are going in to the month in a really good place, Gemini. I mean, you're happy with the way things are going in your life. You're planning on making some changes, though. You're on the brink of a change. Things are looking really good for you here. And speaking of change, your first card is cruelty, which is worry, despair, lying. So it looks like somebody's going to let you down as the month starts. Somebody or something is going to break your heart as you start to go in. You're meeting the month on a really good place, and then all of a sudden, boom, you have something that just really brings you down. Okay, and it's not going to make you very happy at all. But your response to that, the Ace of Swords, is power that is invoked. It's strength through trouble. It means you're not just going to let things flow. You're going to grab the bull by the horns and you're going to take care of it. I mean, you're going to put this beast down. So this is invoked. It means you go out there and you take control of what's going on. Because really, Gemini, I don't think you want anybody messing with your happiness. You're just not going to let them. As you start going towards the middle of the month, you have the Star, which is clarity of vision. It's spiritual insight, hope. So, I mean, even though the very 1st of July, there's something that trips you up fairly bad, you take care of it and you learn a lot. You get a clarity of vision, insight. You learn what happened, what went wrong, you know, and you take care of it. I mean, that's pretty impressive right there, Gemini. Okay, from the middle of the month, as you go towards the end of the month, you've got the Lovers, openness to inspiration, attraction, beauty, love. You start out with all of this, you get tripped up at the beginning of the month, and then boom, by the middle of the month, you're right back on top. I mean, you're not going to let this hold you back. You've got too much going on in your life. Your next card is Queen of Swords as we go towards the end of the month. Queen of Swords is a graceful woman. She's confident, individualistic, just. She's going to be there as you head towards the end of July. And you end July with the Aeon, which is a new current for the future. It always represents the taking of a definite step. Okay, so you've got change here, you've got change here. At the very beginning and the very end, you've got change cards. So things are changing for you, but you're very happy with it. Even though at the beginning you have something trip you up, something bring you down, overall you're very happy this month with the changes you're making. And it is going to be a change month, it is going to be a learning month, but it's going to be a good one. Now let's look at the advice cards. Advice, that's all it is. You can take advice any way you want to. You start off with prudence, which is intelligence applied to material affairs. It's building up, it's skill. So you, as advice, you know, trust what you're doing because you know what you're doing. The Princess of Cups, a young woman, graceful, kind, romantic, dreamy. As advice, it might be saying you might want to turn to her when things start getting rough here at the beginning of the month. And then you have Ruin, which is disruption. It's idle chatter, an insolent person. So this could be somebody that's talking about you behind your back. This could be somebody that's trying to knife you behind your back. It's obvious they break your heart. But you need to be on the lookout for that person as you go into the beginning of the month. Now, things that are out of your control. The Ace of Cups, it's productiveness, beauty, pleasure, happiness. I mean, you start out for those things, and you go through and you got them in spades this whole month, except for the beginning. Then you've got Six of Swords, which is success after anxiety. It's passage from difficulty. So you're obviously going to have some difficulty here, but you're obviously going to pass from it. And then the Prince of Cups, a young man. He's artistic, he's passionate, he's also ruthless. You might want to keep an eye out for him because he's going to be out of your control during the month of July. So, that is the July tarot reading for the sign of Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. It doesn't look too bad, Gemini. If you did enjoy it, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified when next month's readings go up. Until then, I would like to thank you for watching. This is Mr. Whoopi.